movie. What excites you most about this new film?
Well, look, I think that, it's an event film. It's a film to take your mind off all the drama that we're living through every minute of every day these last few years, it seems. So this is escapism sort of in a good way. It's a throwback. Concept was kind of cool. It's an original Tubi, which is kind of neat because, Tubi's this free streaming service that's a Fox-owned company. So they have all the Jaws movies and 70,000 other titles. And I think they have like 60 other shark movies too, but they're getting into the original content game. And the concept was kind of cool. Big summer storm rolls into this beach rental that my character rented for his family. The ocean comes flooding into the house and wipes out the whole coastline. And along with taking over the house, in brings, this 25-foot great white shark. And I've got to get to my family. I'm supposed to meet them there, but I can't get to them because of the storm. So I find a way and get there and try and save as many of them as possible as this shark tries to knock us off one by one. So it's, an event movie. And a lot of CGI, a lot of fun. Hopefully people enjoy it. And it's to celebrate Tubi's Shark Month Bite Fest, which is to commemorate, the end of summer and our infatuation with sharks.
Well, and very fitting during Shark Month. Are you afraid of sharks?
Look, I'm not totally comfortable around sharks. They're an apex predator of the sea. I know that they don't really mess with you too much, but they are unpredictable. That unpredictability, I think, lends itself to creating a little bit of fear. I certainly wouldn't voluntarily swim with them. I've seen them, I've scuba and snorkeled and stuff, and they are intimidating. I mean, they're big fish, and they know that they can pretty much do what they want to do in the sea. So, that makes it a little iffy.
Well, and I am a 90s child at heart, so I grew up religiously watching Brotherly Love. I loved it. I want to know, are we ever going to see you and your brothers back on the TV screen?
It's funny you say that. A lot of great stuff is in the works. There's a lot of projects that we're doing right now. But and in terms of a series together, I would have to say that is absolutely a possibility. We're working on something very exciting, actually, that I can't really talk about. I know that sounds cliche, but it is real. We have an amazing team that we're working with, super funny people, and it's going to be nothing like people would expect, but a lot of fun. So we are working on something. Yeah.
Super exciting. Well, you're also a singer. You have a new single out, correct?
I do. I wrote a song called Turtle, sort of this country pop thing inspired by the love of my life here, who was also my writing partner, and we worked together, and we fell in love actually on a movie that my brother Andrew wrote and directed, which is coming out on Lifetime September 17th, a thriller. She's the lead in that. But we met. We actually wrote a script together that we actually sold to Tubi. It's a romantic comedy, continuing my relationship with this great streaming service called Frankie Meets Jack, which we're making later this year, which will be out next year. So super exciting on all fronts. And this song I wrote, I was inspired by her, and it's doing super great on Spotify. It's been one of the best songs that I've had out in a long time in terms of the reaction to it and sort of the response to it. Because of that, working on some new music in a much more serious sense and rolling them out here over the next several months. So exciting about that, yeah.
So would you ever consider going on The Masked Singer?
It's so funny because people, I guess a lot of the judges on there have thought it was me a lot throughout the first, several seasons of that show, because I get pinged all the time. Is it you? They think you're Gator, or they think you're this, or they think you're that. If they asked me to do it, yeah, I mean, I would probably do that. That'd be kind of fun. It's always fun to do that incognito and have people guess and, see if they could tell, who it was. Like I said, a lot of people have thought it was me up there. So it'd be fun to actually do it. Yeah. And then say, oh my gosh, we've been guessing you for 5 years. You're finally doing it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we would love to see you on the show. Also talking about Tubi, how does it feel? I know that you did that nostalgic Tubi event this summer, and now you have this Tubi original movie. How does it feel to be really at the forefront of Tubi?
Well, it feels great. Look, they're at the ground floor of going from a service that is unlike anything out there by offering everything for free in the original content game. They have a lot of great movies and throwback TV shows and things you can't find anywhere else. And now they're getting into exclusives because they're making this property themselves. It's only going to be available on Tubi to be a part of that and be part of their first movie into that foray. And like I said, to know that the relationship is continuing by the original script that my partner and I wrote for them, with this romantic comedy, which I think people are really going to enjoy. Very dialogue, great. When Harry Meets Sally, it's very Sleepless in Seattle, but it's got dogs and it's really funny and conversational and all about relationships. And I think people are going to enjoy it. Totally different than Swim. But to continue that relationship and grow this with them is exciting to me as they continue their foray into the original content game, which is where they're headed. So to be a part of that on the ground floor is exciting.
Yeah, really exciting. On a serious note, 2020 was a really difficult year for so many. What has this pandemic taught you personally and professionally?
It's really we really have to be thankful for the good things we have. So many times, as cliche as it sounds, we do focus on negatives. We focus on what we don't have or what we feel like we aren't getting. And when something like this happens, which totally changes the way we've been living, for decades, and every day we wake up with more headlines about things that we can't do and things that we're not allowed to do and things that are changing and, the way that we communicate, the way we interact, the way that we get together. I just feel like we have to just be so thankful for what we do have. It really puts things in perspective, how fragile this whole thing called life is and us as a world and as a country. And man, I mean, the fragility of all that is expansive. And I think that when we're living in these times, and look, by no means is this a perfect journey. It's a very imperfect journey. But when things are good, you don't realize how good you have them until something like this happens and a lot of those things are taken away. And then you long for them and you yearn for them. And there is an appreciation for those things. And we always have to try to be very aware and appreciative of the things we do have. Always looking to make it better, always striving to work on things, but be appreciative of what we actually do have, because a lot of those have been taken away. And I know we're all desperate to get back to just getting together with people and not having to worry about these little things that we used to just take for granted.
Absolutely, well said. Last question. What do you hope that people get out of this movie, Swim?
Hopefully just fun. That's what I want. I want people to sit back for 2 hours, forget about all the real life headlines and all the real life drama that that is, falling upon us hourly, minute by minute, and just sit back for a couple hours. And this will be an escapism, hopefully for a lot of people, a thrill ride for a lot of people. Have some popcorn, sit down with the family and friends, and just watch a good old fashioned, shark try to catch some people in the water. I think hopefully it'll just be fun. That's what this movie's intended to do. Just
big thanks to our very own Stephanie Weaver out in Los Angeles, California, for this segment right here on Live Now from Fox. But